I have a question. What's the best way to kill a snail, and also the most fun way?
Salt.
Seasoned salt.
That's true.
No, seasoned salt, not regular salt. Seasoned
salt.
Wow.
What?
If you use regular salt, they just go. But if you use seasoned salt, it's like they sound like Roger Troutman.
Really?
They taste it first, like, ooh, this Lowry's.
Lowry's.
Yeah, you gotta use seasoned salt, man. And they die with soul.
Fancy smell, you know what I mean? Some Escogar or some shit.
Escogar.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, hello and welcome back to the NOS. That's the 916 News on the Street, where four hilarious comedians react to today's Sacramento news. That's the Sacramento Comedians. That's important. As always, our backgrounds are provided by Swizz. Photos by Swizz. I'm joined this morning by Aurora Singh. Everybody, wherever you are,
I ate breakfast.
If you are dead, dig yourself out your grave, stand up, and give it up for Aurora Singh. All right. Also, we got D. Tyler in the building. What's up?
What's going on?
D. Tyler, role model, comics. D. Tyler,
yes, sir.
D. Tyler is annoyed by being loved by comics. He's tired of comics loving his shit. All right. He wants regular muggles, regular fans. He was just complaining. He's like, every time I do something, all the comics is on my nuts. He can't stand it. And then we got Swizz. Swizz is in the building. What's up, Swizz?
I'm back, bro. Back.
Photos by Swizz. Now we're about to have comments by Swizz.
All that, you know.
And we're gonna do our one of our first ongoing segments today is called "What Does Swizz Not Know?" Because Swizz knows everything, so we're gonna challenge Swizz from right off the bat. So, what do you want to say, Robert? What do you got for my man?
She gonna get me on the first one, man. Y'all done jinxed it.
Are we already doing the segment? What does Swizz not know?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. What does Swizz not know? Because Swizz knows everything.
I feel like this is like kind of easy, so but you know, you never know. Who was the last Bachelorette?
See, names. I'm not good with names, but me and her got a baby together.
What happened in the last Bachelorette season? You can be more vague.
What was it?
What happened in the last Bachelorette season that changed the game?
I already know.
There was a menage a trois.
There was a light-skinned contestant, okay, and he won.
Wait, Ellis, I want him to try. Okay.
This is out of my realm. I don't watch TV.
No.
I don't.
That's the one thing. All right, so the one thing Swizz doesn't know is TV.
But if you want your TV repaired, I could plug you on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just
Okay, Ellis, take it away. What happened?
Yeah, he watched
the light skinned dude won halfway through the season. The
Not even halfway.
Yeah, it's a couple episodes in. She's like, I already know what time it is.
Damn.
I don't even want to.
They got engaged after 2 weeks. They bounced, and then all the guys were like, What? And then they brought in another bachelorette to finish out the season.
She was like, if I'm gonna be serious about this, I can't be a hoe on TV.
Well, she was the oldest one too.
She's from Sacramento too.
And she's from Sacramento, so she already knew what she wanted.
She was thirsty, like
was she a white girl?
Of course.
And she picked a black dude?
A light-skinned black dude, yes. It was very
Sacramento?
It was very Bridgerton, yes.
That is very par for the course. That is not surprising at all. That's
not surprising.
Where was the dude from? Was he from Sacramento?
No, he wasn't from Sacramento. I don't know where he's from.
Does this go in line with me and Ellis had a conversation 2 years ago about they was talking shit about Sacramento saying we was ugly. Right? Yeah. So we left town and we came back and he was like, see, it was like 25 homeless people in a row. And they probably wasn't really homeless. Like they just looked. And he was like, see?
They were just from
like,
Rancho.
You go like 30 miles away and like everybody's baddies and shit all of a sudden. Maybe the thirst was quenched. You know what I mean?
No, I think if you really
I don't
are
think
looking
Sacramento
for love,
has the ugliest people, man. You know what? When they say Sacramento has the ugliest people, I don't know if they're talking about like brown people. I'm just talking about white people.
no, they're talking about on the inside.
Let me break this down.
On the inside.
Sacramento for a while, it was an article that came out a couple years ago that said Sacramento was like Atlanta for white people, for young white people. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like young white people were coming to Sacramento droves, and they were from the Bay, from everywhere. We get the Bay Area's ugliest white people. We don't get like we get the like all my friends that come in from like Oakland and they're like, yo, Sacramento got girls, man. Sacramento got but they're not looking at. I think for white people, maybe Sacramento got a lot of ugly white people.
I think the bachelorette she lives in East Sac. Her name's Claire. She's pretty.
She's foreign.
Well, they never count black people when they talk about Sacramento minority.
I know that's true. They probably leave us out.
White people. So
but they can't really tell us apart though. That's the thing. So it's hard for them to. When
they say it's like Atlanta for white people, I mean, come on. If Sacramento has that, if a magazine put that kind of article out, you gotta think like when they talk about the ugly people, they're not talking about us. They said,
wait, is this her?
They said the best place to be seen is Sacramento. How was that?
I mean, nah, she's a 6 for me.
She's a 6.
I think that we all do look alike.
A 5?
She's a Roseville 4, bro. At the most, she's a Roseville 4. Or maybe
she is a Sacramento 8, man.
She looks.
Put her up again. Let me see.
I mean,
pull her up.
She's a Roseville 7. She's a Roseville 7. She's a Sacramento 8.
She looked like a cleaned up Meryl Streep.
Look, if it doesn't work out with her and her dude, she could call
Sacramento. She's like a 6. She's like a 6.
Hold on, I gotta turn my screen down so y'all can see it better.
No, ever since a Rover got married, she's my backup right there, Claire.
She's old. She's older. What's she like 40?
She's fine. Yeah, I think she was 39 at the time. Yeah, but you know what? This is the thing. That she's being honest. Because if these contestants on The Bachelor or Bachelorette were being honest, a bunch of them would end early. Because a bunch of them would be
you can't be. If you was up here trying to be a TV person, you're gonna make the whole shit. You're gonna drama it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And do
but
all
if you really wanted to find somebody.
If you came in looking for love,
Sacramento, man. She seen a black dude. She was like, game over. Let's go.
She literally met him and was like, I just met my husband, like on night 1.
That's
so
cute,
D. Tyler, so you saying Sacramento's known for its interracial dating?
Yeah, man. They did it
man.
once.
Maybe that's why I love Sacramento.
Everybody gets got in Sacramento.
That's why. Then you know what though, bro? Then maybe that's why it's the new Atlanta for white people.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Maybe it's if you're a young white lady, you got that fever. You know,
Atlanta known for interracial?
It wasn't, but it wasn't saying about interracial dating. It was saying like if you're young and white.
No, but that's what I'm telling you. Maybe
Sacramento was the place to be. Sacramento was like Atlanta for black people.
Oh, I got you.
Yes, they're saying like Sacramento's the place to be.
But you're not listening to the whistle, bro. You're not white. So you can't hear the whistle. What they were really whispering is like, hey, bitches, go gentrify Sacramento. There's some young black meat out here. You know what I mean? That's what they were saying. That was the underscore.
Tyler, I think that they do think that we all look alike because I can see it. If I were to shave my head and put this hair right here, I would look exactly like Ellis.
Damn.
I wish I was as good looking as you.
Yeah, Ellis, nah.
I wish.
I'm so gonna Photoshop a picture of you from Facebook. I'm gonna
I hope this does not happen.
Somebody make it work.
Please, God, don't let this happen. Today, it is Tuesday. It is 51 degrees with 0 chance of rain. I'm sorry, Aurora. We're still in the red tier, and we're still scheduled as a state to go fully open come June 15th. That's when the state still.
Oh, is that? Wait, that's real?
Yeah, that's real, man. We talking about the news, man.
So,
but mask still.
I heard the Kings is having
a lot. We're doing a bunch of stuff. Okay, number one, I looked this up. The Kings, if you're vaccinated, they're gonna start letting a bunch of people into the stands.
Yes.
June 15th, 4 days before Juneteenth, is I'm glad they didn't make it on Juneteenth. because that'd have been funny. But on June 15th, the state is supposed to open up. Gavin Newsom's supposed to reopen the state.
He got to. But he's
Yeah.
fired.
Other that, and they're trying to recall my dude. So I'm sure he's trying to get weed fixed. He's trying to give everybody all the goodies so they don't recall my man, which is some bullshit. Okay, this is really bad news. It's just kind of a follow-up. I've been telling everybody they got to go to O'Malley's. You know what I mean? I've been waiting to whatever. I did get a photo from Steph of this big ass burger he got at O'Malley's. So I'm thinking the next time he's on here, he's going to review the burger. The problem
He never
is,
told us that he was going, like he said.
Exactly. But he did send me pictures, so he went. The problem is I also went to O'Malley's twice. Now looking for him. The pastrami burger is no longer available.
The bacon one?
They're not doing the pastrami burger, bro. So I'm not saying cancel O'Malley's. I still love O'Malley's, but I'm thinking I want to get a couple of people together and
pastrami on a burger is overrated, bro.
No, it's not at the O'Malley's. That's what I'm telling you.
It's good, but it's not like a make or break. I've had great burgers without pastrami.
Well, I've had great burgers.
Great burger in Sacramento.
Better than O'Malley's. Well, now I can't be proven right or wrong because they're not serving it anymore. But I'm telling you.
But what about the other burgers though? Like,
the burger's still great.
If they do good burgers, the pastrami burger on the only menu shouldn't make a difference. They got bacon and pastrami is interchangeable. Matter of fact, I think bacon adds just as much like the salty flavor, but it has more of a texture. Just kind of it's just like a meat condiment.
You bacon and pastrami are equal? No.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's like they're both salty. They both add extra salt to the burger, right? But at least has a texture that stands out. Pastrami kind of like it's like another lettuce.
Man, you know what? You're the expert, okay? And I don't have the O'Malley's pastrami burger to back me up.
It's like another lettuce.
But wow,
it's like a meat lettuce. Like
it's the texture for him. He ain't fucking.
I'm worried about you now, D. Tyler, too.
Now, if it's fried, but if it's fried,
people gonna try to cancel you for saying
like really like fried, then yeah. But if it's like just like that, just soggy pastrami,
wow.
Tyler, have you been to Flaming Grill Cafe?
Yes, that place is very, very good. They have
that's the place that I just went to, and I'm like, whew. I've been looking for a good burger in Sacramento, and that place is like right there.
Which burgers did you get from there?
Oh my god, I don't even remember. Oh, we got the PB and J one or whatever.
Oh, hey.
Butter and jelly, like the jelly jam on it. And then I got it was like a Mexican one or something. It had French fries on it, and it had avocado, jalapenos, cheddar cheese. It had like
good.
Yeah, Flaming Grill has burger that will stop your heart in your chest. Like it is seriously, it's too much burger. Like God, this is.
I couldn't finish it. Like I couldn't. And the fries were good. We got like loaded fries. We got burgers. Like we had a meal for 3 days, and also everything was fucked up down there for at least 4 days. But it was worth it.
Wow. Holy shit.
It was worth it.
That's real. That's 7 stars right there. I've never heard a review like that.
Hey, you can get like this. This is what makes Flaming Grill over the top for me. You can get a burger, right, and fries, but you can get your fries any way you want. So you can actually get a hamburger and get carne asada fries as fries. That's like too much.
That's gangster though. You might be able to split it.
Would you like more cheese and meat on your fries?
Can you get pastrami fries?
That's lettuce fries, bro.
Lettuce fries.
It's the meat lettuce.
Let's go into some news. Real quick, I wanted to do a follow-up, but I can't keep the fucking story up. And this makes me sad. This was just for Aurora. The Sacramento Bee did another follow-up story, very in-depth, blah, 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 about the racism at St. Francis, about the decades, apparently, of racism that's here. And I wanted to pull up a couple quotes, but then this is the whole story. Okay, Zach B, thank God you're still alive. giving people news or whatever. And I kind of try to pick up a newspaper when I can. But have you guys been to a news website?
Yeah.
They're fucking awful.
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand why print is dying. That's fine, but why is your website giving me 6 pop-ups? And why is my computer warning me about all your cookies? And why your ads all look like trash? And why do I have to watch 15-second stupid advertisements before any one of your videos? And the news story that's underneath it is literally just word for word what they're saying in the video. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know it's hard to sell the news, but all of the news websites need to get their fucking game together. And it's a crazy fucking idea. Maybe your website, I know this is crazy because it's a website. I know this is fucking crazy, but maybe it should look like a newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's ads all over newspapers. You hear this, you do this, you do that. They're trying to play this click game. You're not the click game. Do the news.
They're trying to get that website they're trying to keep it free as much as possible, but they're fucking it up because it's too much.
I don't know what their business model is, but it's not convenient to get to look at the fucking news. So anyway, that's my whole story. Apparently, racism's still alive and well and has been. And I guess this is my question, right? If is St. Francis the only racist school in Sacramento?
No, it's just like one of the richest. It's just one of the
right?
No, it's just
so why?
It's just like the middle of Sacramento. It has a long history here, and I don't know. I guess they just like the fact that it's like scandalous in the all-girl Catholic high school.
Now, where exactly is St. Francis located?
St. Francis is right off of Folsom. It's on Elvis.
Okay, so it's
by Sac State. It's like right next to Sac State.
But why do you guys think that they're massacring the school?
Well, partly it's because the students, like St. Francis, like breeds women to speak their mind and be like leaders in the community. So the girls there that are going to school there are not shy of saying what the fuck is on their mind. And that's like what they preach there. They're like, if you're a woman and people are going to shut you down, so you need to raise your voice higher than everybody else. It's basically what they preach, And so like that
seems like a good idea in general.
Huh?
But that seems like a good idea in general.
It is, but then it is good, but they're empowering people that they're oppressing. So then the people that they're oppressing are like, okay, well, fuck, we have some things to say. Okay. And then they tried to tell us to shut up. And then now, like, over the years, they're like, wait a minute, you can't. No, this is wrong. Wait, no, I'm saying something. No, I'm saying something. And now it's like, I'm talking, like, it's like turned into that, I think, is just what's happening. Oh. And it's just like the middle, and it's so historical. I mean, it's next to the Fab 40s. Like, it's been there forever, like since I don't even know, like just a long history of. I
just feel like it feels like a lot of press for one school, and if you're just looking,
they're not the only racist school. El Camino racist.
They're all racist.
El Camino, the Eagles.
Well, they can't all be racist, or not everybody in them's racist. But I just think it's weird that all the news people got together and are just gonna be like, we're just gonna roast Francis. We're just gonna roast St. Francis every week.
I also think because it's like hot right now, like especially this last year, it's gotten a lot of attention. That news stories are like, oh well, let's say it with what's hot. Like everyone's talking about St. Francis, and so they keep coming back to the same thing. You know how they do.
And Catholics, like I'm not real religious, but like Catholic, don't they wear like a Ku Klux Klan, the bottom part? Like if they put a hood on?
Now the bottom part is just jeans for Klan, I think.
Oh, just all underneath.
Regular jeans or Dockers or
Wranglers.
Shorts.
Definitely Wranglers.
Camouflage cargo shorts. Hey, they have I think in the South they have
keys on the belt loop.
They have a little Klan section for like little Klansmen, like little haters.
It's just
little tiny outfits.
Okay, so this brings me to my new segment. Okay, and I don't know what we're gonna call it. We need a name for it, but somebody, especially on this show, needs to stand up for white people. Okay, this team turns into the secret black meeting all the time, and everybody just be like, all white people are racist or whatever. So I'm gonna have a special.
I don't think all white people are racist.
I'm gonna have a special segment that's just pro white people. Okay, so I found this.
Sacramento.
Because white people get hating on D. Tyler, you wouldn't understand. Okay, so
we need stuff like this. We need
it is so important
to display our distrust.
And I'm just giving you the other side, bro.
Display our dissatisfaction with the white community in Sacramento, because they be fucking up. They do.
Look, and because of you and people like you, there was a White Lives Matter demonstration planned.
See, only in Sacramento.
At McKinley Park. That's right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? These places like this.
Oh my God.
April 12th.
We just
there was a White Lives Matter. I wasn't able to attend.
Who was there?
Well, 3 people were scheduled to be there. They put on the Google calendars, but one of them showed up and left very promptly when he realized there was only 2 other white dudes. Now, those 2 white people, just the 2 of them, began their White Lives Matter because they do, okay? And then they were confronted by 3 anti-White Lives Matter protesters.
Wait.
And then an altercation ensued. There was touching, okay, physical
Between
contact.
5 people in the park.
Yes. And the 3 anti-White Lives Matter protesters, the 3 people who came to protest the White Lives Matter demonstration, were arrested.
And what about the white people that they were
the ones that were anti-white lives? Were they black or white?
One of them is Ivan Pulido, one of them is Joshua Fernandez, and one of them is Fong Lee.
So
I don't think any of them were black.
The irony, though.
But they're also old. They're also like 45 and 50. Like Fong Lee is 54 years old. And
he literally was
people
out there.
he was like, White Lives Matter? Not today.
You have grandkids, man. Sit your ass down somewhere, Fong Lee.
Man.
And so what happened to the original 2 protesters? Like the original White Lives Matter people?
Hey, man.
In Sacramento, so they probably just went home.
3 counter protesters at the park confronted the 2 people. They said there was supposed to be a live stream, but there was nobody there.
That shit went on World Star.
They were arrested for like, God damn it. They assaulted them though. They like tried to grab their backpack. You know what I mean?
Of course they did.
Yeah.
I don't know if they should, whatever. And they got bail too. It was like a lot of $250,000 in bail.
Because it turned it into a hate crime. They do what they should do.
Know, man.
Killing people, man, and doing all kind of crazy stuff. And these people go to jail for grabbing somebody's backpack.
Allegedly trying to grab the backpack.
And that's allegedly, yeah. He was like, "Hey, that's a nice backpack." Because all
that is like, "Hey, man, he tried to grab my backpack."
Oh
you know what you think about a backpack?
Matter of fact, they could just showed up and people just called.
He was trying to take off his MAGA hat.
My heart goes out to these poor white guys who and because their life matters, all right? And the fact that they can't just go out in public and talk about their white pride, okay, hurts my
That's
heart.
redundant,
all
though.
right?
They don't need a fucking march. Nobody's killing them like that.
Which brings me to my next story.
I can't
marching for the murderers.
I don't even know how to respond to this. Like 2 guys having a picnic and talking about how much they love their lives. Like I can't. I don't get it.
I don't know what they were trying to gain.
Yeah, what were they trying to do?
I want to know who was on the list of invites for this White Lives Matter meeting.
If hundreds of people showed up for this rally.
I was going to, but I was
like
busy.
it.
What would they have done? Like, what was their point that they were trying? What are they? I don't get it.
And see, you're not open-minded. See, if we would have went, we could have known. See, if we would have went, then they could have told us what's going on.
It would have been, if we would have went, it would have been 9 people arrested.
No, all you had to do was turn on some ska music, and they would start dancing. They would have beat each other to death.
Sing their song, Ellis. You know it.
Dancing all
as well. I see some. There's more white suffering that we got to talk about today, you guys. So I read a story which I thought was great. It is a white student, and it's Fox. Fox is like, oh, this kid's like a hero now, right? So his teacher is talking about, I don't know, some minority bullshit. I don't know, you know how they be. And and then he comments, right? Like, because they were talking about like the Asian American club or something. The Asian American clubs, like at their school or whatever, is like talking about hate, talking about whatever, like shit we're talking about. And then he puts in the comments, well, that's separatist for there to be an Asian American club. And if we're gonna have clubs for races, then there should be clubs for every race, or there should be clubs for no race. And then his teacher goes off on this liberal, like, you don't need a, white boys, white men don't need a club, blah, blah, blah. You have everything, this and that. And he records it. And at a certain point, I guess she called him a moron. And he complained, he told his daddy, and that he's all over the news. If you go to conservative news, this little kid is a hero for standing up and pointing out the hypocrisy of minority Asian, or minority racial groups, clubs in schools. You know what I mean? And this dude's really upset that his teacher went off on him. So
cuss words I just said in my brain.
I just didn't know if you guys were aware that white kids were getting yelled at in school. And it really hurts their feelings.
Man.
That's what they be yelling at their mom at the grocery store.
Nobody stands up for white people on this show. It's gonna be me, all right? Imagine you're just a young white
dead in his chest.
And during the middle of your teachers talking to you, trying to teach you about another
How
culture.
old is this kid? We're calling him a kid. Is this high school or elementary?
High school. High school.
He's not really a kid. He's a kid, but he's not.
He's definitely a kid.
He's a young adult.
Kick chest.
I don't know. Anyway, white people are suffering out there, you guys, and I just want to put that in the news. Random TMZ story. Did you hear that Usher is paying strippers with Usher bucks?
Yeah, that's cold. Like
genius.
Usher buck, and the way he's looking on the money.
That's gangster.
I think that's like an ultimate goal for everyone, is to be able to be that rich so you can just go in and do shit like that to strippers.
And they believe you the whole time you throwing money.
Are upset. The chicken strip is crazy. Yeah, they are going bananas.
That's like a Mundo move right there.
Circles all day, sweating, busting it down, busting it open. All we got is some Monopoly money from a nigga who's rich. Like, oh my God, like they are so upset. And Usher is unbothered by the whole situation.
But I mean, can you download Usher, or can you buy Usher merch with Usher bucks? You know what I mean?
You can't buy nothing with Usher bucks. You can't do anything with Usher.
Yeah.
And how sad are you if you're a stripper and you out here try to put it down on a real nigga? You know what I mean? And you look at
as somebody who's received Usher bucks from stripping, I think that
that's my bad too. I had to throw it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been to a strip club in Canada?
No.
Because because the dollar, they call them loonies or whatever. So when people are chucking loonies,
are they like quarters?
They're about the size of a quarter, yeah. And there's like a double, like 2 loonies. There's like a coin that's worth 2 loonies. So then after, she does a dance or whatever, and then she like people just chucking
like coins, like the
really?
Coins.
Loonies, hell yeah.
Like our strippers got Prada bags they put in the money in. They got like a coin counter and shit on their hip.
Yeah.
Break you up with like.
Oh, you need change?
You need to make a phone call. Here goes some paper on money. Like, what am I gonna do?
I'm taking all my money out of Bitcoin and I'm putting it all in Usher bucks. I think Usher bucks is the future.
Yeah. Is that an NFT? Usher bucks, are those NFTs?
No, they are not. They should be though. That's gangster. What you know about? Matter of fact, Swizz, you know about NFTs? You know about everything, right? You know about NFTs?
I know if you're taking your money out of Bitcoin right now, you a goddamn fool. That shit is at 63,000 today. $63,188.
For one Bitcoin.
Big.
It's up.
Yeah.
It's up like 5K in the last 6 hours. I wouldn't move that shit. No.
Would it be smart to buy Bitcoin right now?
Yes.
No.
Not this moment right now. Not this very second.
I think if you're in, stay in. But in my opinion, it's more of a savings account that can grow. So I wouldn't expect it. Like the percentage is going up is 4%. And I've been telling people like the XRP, like right now, XRP is up like 60%. So if you chase it, like you don't chase the dollar amount, chase the percentage, right? Because like you're gonna put like $60,000 in something that's growing 25-30%, you're gonna make more money than if you put $60,000 in a Bitcoin. It's only growing 5%. You know, so just chase the percentages, not the money.
Okay.
Or invest in Tesla. That's gonna blow up crazy.
Not yet. Yeah, Tesla went up and came back though. Came back down.
But it will though.
It'll go back up.
In the next 5 years, it's gonna blow up. And then also you should invest in Steve Urkel's Purple Urkel cannabis brand.
Okay.
Bergen. That's his thing.
Really?
Yes, Purple Urkel.
Steve was behind it. I've had Purple Urkel.
I don't think Steve was behind it.
Oh, okay.
Have you guys seen Ngayo's brand out there?
Nah.
I haven't seen Ngayo in a while, man. But I heard he has some really good pre-rolls.
I see
that's what I heard.
Once in a while. That dude is a legend as far as I'm concerned and underrated in our scene. But he has his own brand and has for a long time, and it's fire. I will say that. Okay, this is our big story. It's our last story. And I'm sorry to say, man, California, we got crabs. There's this particular foreign crab called the European green crab. You know how Europeans are coming over here, and it's like an invasive species, and it's like killing like all this other like whatever, like the natural crabs and all this whatever. What
it tastes like?
Not good. They're like a little teeny tiny.
Trash.
We can't eat them because if we can eat them, it would not be a problem.
Man, I'd be good with that.
We can't eat seafood anymore.
Why?
Because because
that
the
documentary.
Ocean, yeah, because I watched Seaspiracy. That's such a stupid name for it, but Seaspiracy. It should be called Conspiracy, SEA at the end, but whatever.
Oh God, of course.
They said that the world is ending because they're killing all the ocean animals, and if the ocean dies, then so do we.
What's it say about the bees?
Aquaman says that too, yeah.
The bees died, we died.
Yeah.
We died.
We're all connected.
If we die, we die. Like,
nobody dies unless somebody dies.
Yeah, like if we die, they die, right?
Somebody's dying at the end.
That's what I'm saying. Plus, I love shrimp. So I actually hate that
nobody
story.
dies.
I actually hate that story because, and then it just gives a big list of like invasive species and like the damage they're doing in billions of dollars or whatever. And so I thought it would be more funny to look up like actual crabs, right? Like actual STD or whatever hotspots. And then I was like, where do you guys think are the most STD infested places in America? Top 20 US cities with the highest STD rates.
Chico,
California.
Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. Oof. Number one.
Florida. Somewhere in Florida.
Number one, Baltimore, Maryland.
What? Dirty?
If you in Baltimore, strap up.
Number one?
It looks like you get STD in Baltimore.
That might be AIDS out there though, because they be doing a lot of heroin and shit, right? 207
cases.
Needles.
Yeah. Okay, number two, and I knew this. Jackson, Mississippi.
Really?
Yep. The media is up. The clap is strong.
Oh.
Number 3, Philadelphia. City of Brotherly Love. I think we all saw that coming. Okay, number 4, California comes in. What's the number 1? What's the number 1 California city? SCD. What do you guys think?
Man, Chico.
I'm still with Chico. Chico with the shit. Could be
LA. San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
that was gonna be my next place.
Yeah.
There's so many people in a small area.
Yeah, you don't even have to have sex with people to get it there. You can just like sit on bar or like, walk around and breathe in too deeply.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
if you sit on a bench at a bus station, you gotta get solid.
She lied to her boyfriend before. I sat on the toilet in San Francisco.
Then comes Montgomery, Alabama. What?
I can't believe I thought San. Well, okay.
They count COVID cases too.
No.
Are there any other California cities?
The next highest city. Okay, let's go through it because I done busted out everybody else's genitals. Then comes Montgomery, Alabama, Augusta, Georgia, Milwaukee, Killeen, Texas, Shreveport, Louisiana, Indianapolis, New York, the Bronx. Strap up. Going down. Fayetteville, New York, Manhattan, number 13, Tallahassee, Florida, Washington, D.C., Columbia, Denver, but that's all gates. The next one to come in is no, Fresno. I can't remember it. Okay, I'm trying to find it, but they was busting Fresno out. Yeah, if you live in the Fresno, Bakersfield area, it's going down.
Wrap it up.
Anyway, it's sizzling.
Bakersfield, California, number 53 in the nation. Fresno, 59.
Well, that's not fun. That's like not a fun number,
right?
Ooh, Los Angeles, 69. That's where you want to be on the list, right?
That's the only way to get it too. Eating ass.
He goes, hey, LA, can I get this club? No, I'm on the list, buddy. The only list that matters me.
And then comes San Diego, number 89. Oh, here we go. 95, Riverside, California.
These
That's
are
LA. You see Riverside?
That's still LA, kind of.
Yeah.
That's LA. Yeah, that's
so we're not number 78. Sacramento, man.
Damn.
We're above Chico.
Chico didn't even make the list.
Chico.
I
think it's because people know when you go to Chico, like you strapping. Like in Sacramento, you might bareback on accident.
Yeah.
And you ugly. You know what I mean? So you gotta
look how ugly she is. She
I have barebacks on.
Definitely didn't fuck nobody.
Unless you said you barebacked in Sacramento.
I don't know what I said. We're gonna go back to the tape on that. I gotta be honest with you. That moment is past, bro.
I don't know what I said. I don't recall.
I'm gonna do the
I have no recollection of that.
I'm gonna do the last story I got, and then we'll do some happy news and bounce. There was a woman found dead on a bike trail. There was a man died of multiple gunshots in South Sac. There's always a lot of death going on in the news. The one though that got people the most riled up was 3 dead dogs, which I did. It's so weird. I guess we're just like, they find a woman dead on a bike trail, but white women just be going out in the trails and stuff, and this shit happens, right? And then some dude got shot, but apparently the cops are always shooting people in Sacramento. But there was a guy, some homeless guy, apparently living in his car. He has 13 dogs in the car with him, and 3 of them, and another 3 dead dogs.
Wait, all together living? I mean, not all living, but
yeah.
Maybe it was because of warmth. He was cold. He was like, man, more dogs raise the temperature.
Yeah.
Oh, stinky.
So, I don't know. But I always think it's weird when maybe we're all desensitized to it, but people are up in uproar about this dude. You know what I mean?
Because he was killing dogs, right? That's why we're upset.
He was not killing them. My understanding is that he was, homeless, living in a car, and couldn't take care of them. So if they got sick, if something happened, there's nothing he can do. And then instead of getting rid of it, just kept it in a container in his car. So anyway, ladies, he's still single. He's out there. If you're looking. He needs some bail money.
Get your man, ladies.
And now for a happy story of the day, Sacramento.
I have a happy story. So,
yes.
Man wanted for Elk Grove shooting death turns himself in.
Nice. Da-da-da.
Yay! And the person that died, their last name is the same as mine.
Same.
Damn.
No, Schaefer. My real name. Yeah,
oh.
Schaefer.
So his bail is probably less than the 3 dudes at the park.
Maybe, but yeah. So they got into a little argument. Stephanie and Learson. So Stephanie's a guy, I guess. It's not Stephanie. It's Stephanie.
Okay.
Okay.
It's really important to the story.
Okay.
Stephanie and Learson Schaefer got into an argument, and then Stephanie said, "Shut up!" Pop, 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 pop. And then they found Learson in the street. They tried to bring him back to life, but he died. And then Stephanie was like, "I feel bad," and then turned himself in. And that's great news.
Wow.
That a murderer had a conscience.
Why did he kill him?
That's another thing that's happening in Sacramento too. A lot of people turn themselves in. There's a lot of people self-narking out here.
You can't run forever now, man.
Sacramento's too small.
Yeah, it's too small.
Get away for too long.
Well, what would you do if you shot somebody and you had 2 days before the cops was really going to be on you? Would you go turn yourself in? Because if I kill somebody, they deserve it. Right? I ain't going away for this shit. I'm out.
That's something you got to be ready for, man. You got something you got to be ready for. You're gonna have the money to run forever, and then you can't. Just
you don't keep a boogie bag with you, bruh. Man,
not a murder bag. Like
but I keep
a whole ID in it, a fake passport. No,
I got like this bitch went through my phone bag. Like I got
I got
a murder bag is not gonna.
Chris, same.
You know.
Well, you know what? Hey, murder solved, and then sucks for that person's family or whatever. But I'm glad this thing will be resolved.
Justice.
R.I.P. Learson Schaefer. Is that their name?
Yeah.
Who's wilding out, Sacramento? Be careful. Anyway, that's gonna be the show. Rora, where can we find you online? What you got coming up that's hot in the street?
You can follow me, Aurora. Sing Aurora like the Disney princess. Sing like every Punjabi you've ever met. And on everything, I have shows coming up this month. I have a virtual show this weekend. I have like 2 other shows, and then another show, and then I don't have any shows after that. So stay tuned.
Right on. And then D. Tyler, I just want to tell you, bro. Every time I go to a place now, you've already been there. I'm everybody's like, you must be the first or second comic they book, and I'm like the 3rd or 4th or whatever. And then I always, it's weird. I'm not on a show with you, and I've had to follow you. Like people are like, oh, you should have been here last time. D. Tyler was here, and he murder burger did the whole damn thing. People showing up with paternity tests and shit. So, where can anybody find you at a live show coming up? Where can we find you online?
My next live show will be in lovely Wairika, California, with Dustin Wood.
That's a fun one.
Wairika? Yeah, I like Wairika, man. They come to laugh. They come to laugh out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear good stuff about you, man. You tearing it up. Swizz. Don't know more of everything except bachelorette facts.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, man? Oh, matter of fact, while you're telling everybody where they can find you online and what you got coming up next, talk to me about, did I tell you guys we got new theme music coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some real Sacramento local artists, hip hop artists that are going to make some theme music for us. Possibly a song, possibly a video. And I got to connect with them through Swizz because he know everybody. So
that's the move, man. These dudes are real legit, man. I was just talking to one the other day, but they going to Mexico right now. So
Cheese is going to Mexico?
Yeah, Cheese going to Mexico, man. I think he's leaving like tomorrow or some shit. Yeah, my bad.
I'm in Mexico, call me queso.
Yeah.
Do you like people prefer to follow you on Photos by Swizz or Comedy by Swizz? How do you identify?
It depends. Like if you're looking for comedy, come to my comedy page, Comedy by Swizz. If you're looking for photography, come to my photo page. I don't want dead people on my shit. Like I don't want people that's like, I just follow him because he's cool. Like, no, follow me to interact. Because I'm tired of just followers now.
And I feel that 100%.
Not
you know what I mean?
Followers don't interact. That's what I want. I just want millions of followers that nobody interacts. I don't.
It's the worst.
Social anxiety and social.
It's the worst. You gotta post a video of you getting beat up for people to comment nowadays. You can't even beat nobody up because I did that and it didn't get no comments.
I'll pull a Smollett in a heartbeat if that's what it is. If that's what get it down. You know how we do. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're here Monday through Friday. That's the Nas. Bye, Sacramento.
Peace out, y'all.